Interventions with a King. Discussion and commentary based on articles from Jack, Cardiovascular Interventions.
This is Spencer King. I'm editor of Jack Cardiovascular Interventions, and we're going to tell you about some exciting preclinical work coming up in an issue yet to be published. Visiting with me today is Dr. Robert Lederman, who's a senior investigator at the National Heart, Lung, Blood Institute. Welcome. The subject is a very fascinating one for those of us interested in structural heart disease. It has to do with closing membranous VSDs by a new method utilizing magnetic resonance imaging. Robert, tell us about it.
So we're trying to make a cumbersome procedure easy by providing enhanced imaging guidance. Kanishka Ratnayaka, a pediatric interventionist in my lab, has taken MRI-derived road maps and registered them with live X-ray fluoroscopy so that he's able to conduct the procedure entirely antegrade. It turns out that finding the ventricular septal defect is a challenge from the right side, and so the prevailing standard is to cross in a complex series of maneuvers, cross from the left side, snare and externalize the wire to the venous side, and finally position the delivery and deployment sheath. If you can see where the ventricular septal defect actually lies, you can cross it very easily in spite of, for example, aneurysmal tricuspid tissue. And so using our environment that unfortunately is homemade, of X-ray fused with MRI road maps, we're able to conduct this procedure effectively in about half the time and with about half the radiation required using a conventional technique.
So I'm with you on this part about it's cumbersome to do it the other way. Most of us in interventional cardiology say, okay, this is a little too much. So, but the ability to do it from the right side and cross is very, very exciting. How did you do these experiments? How were they carried out?
So we were able to go to the store and buy a pig with a congenital membranous ventricular septal defect. And we put them in our lab and we do an ordinary cardiac MRI study, but at the same time we have little fiducial beads on the chest of the animal. And so we transfer the animal directly to the X-ray interventional suite and use those same beads to register the MRI 3D data to the X-ray 2D data. And our system, just like several emerging commercial systems, automatically corrects for the gantry position or the table position or the magnification so that we can actually see where the 3D structures should be when we use the X-ray.
So this is an offline MRI, and then you get in the cath lab and you register this, and with that you can, and I think you will see from the article the images showing how this works, and actually nice online images which will be published in the online version of the journal. Tell me, is there going to be in the future a way to use MR online, real time, to help us guide three-dimensional navigation for structural heart disease?
Well, our lab has been working very hard, as have several others, to use standalone real-time 3D MRI to guide catheter procedures for structural heart disease and vascular interventions. And it's very exciting for congenital solutions, for image-guided ablation for cardiac rhythm disorders, and for valve procedures. We can actually anticipate manipulating valve tissue directly using live 3D MRI.
It'd be a pretty neat way for us to avoid standing around in radiation all day, too, if we could do this. This has been a very exciting article. I invite everyone to have a look at it in an upcoming issue of Jack Intervention. Robert, it's been nice to have you with us today.
Thank you so much.
Have a question or comment about a CVN story? Send us an email at cvnfeedback@acc.org.